Right now, today, KETK's Nathaniel Moran had the chance to speak with East Texas congressmen about the bloodshed between Israel and Hamas.
And also how the House Speaker vacancy could complicate things. Nolan, what did you learn?
Casey, Congressman Nathaniel Moran tells us today that America cannot sit back and watch as innocent people continue to get killed in Israel. The aftermath of the deadliest attack on Israel in decades and its response continues. More than 1,000 people have died in Israel and nearly 900 killed in Gaza. President Biden confirming on Tuesday that at least 14 Americans are among the dead.
There's still so many families desperately waiting to hear the fate of their loved ones.
Congressman Nathaniel Moran says the attacks have been hard to watch.
I'm horrified, and what I've said from the beginning is we need to make sure there's a swift and strong response.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of civilians between the Gaza Strip and Israel have been killed over the conflict. Moran adds he wants the U.S. to be careful with its response.
The response needs to be strategic, though. We need to make sure to protect civilian lives. We need to be sure that we don't act out of emotion.
Since Kevin McCarthy was ousted last Tuesday as the Speaker of the House and an empty chair since then, the U.S. House cannot take any action to support Israel in its efforts against Hamas.
Being frustrated doesn't get us anywhere, so I tend to put those emotions, frustration and anger aside and simply focus on solution.
Republicans attended a Speaker candidate forum Tuesday evening that included Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise as potential candidates. Wednesday morning, Republicans could hold a vote to select a candidate for Speaker, which will then face a full floor vote.
Either one of those I'd be happy to vote for on the House floor. Either one of those guys would do a fabulous job.
So things can get back to normal on Capitol Hill and Congress can start to take action in the Middle East. And at the moment, it's unclear if Scalise or Jordan have enough votes to get elected Speaker of the House. If not, Republicans will continue to face mounting pressure to get someone elected so they can take action over the conflict going on in Israel. In studio, Nolan Huffman, KETK News.